Good afternoon. Come on in. Grab a seat. So before we begin, I was able to look through your chart. Before we begin, can you confirm your first and last name? Great. And your date of birth. Excellent. So I read a little bit about what your presenting concerns are. Could you tell me a little bit more about what's bringing you in? So chronic headaches. Okay. Are the headaches unilateral or bilateral? One side or both sides? Okay. And is it left side, right side? Does it alternate? Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most amount of pain, could you rate your pain? Okay. And is that consistent? Does it get worse? Tell me a little bit more specifically. Okay. Okay. Do you have a family history of headaches? Cluster headaches, migraines? Okay. Any vision trouble before, during, after? Could you describe exactly what happens? Okay. Thank you. Any olfactory changes before, during, after an episode? Any hearing changes before, during, after? Okay. Any changes in kind of sensation, touch? Okay. So, what I think would be best is if we perform what we call a cranial nerve exam. And the human brain contains 12 nerves. Yep, 12 cranial nerves. And the cranial nerve exam overall has 9 components. Given your presentation, we'll be able to do a modified version of that. We won't have to do all 9 components. But I do think that it would be really helpful in making a diagnosis or leading toward a diagnosis for you. Is that something that you're comfortable with? So, it will not be painful. This is a painless procedure. I'm just going to be asking you a few questions. Okay. So what I would first like for you to do is I'd like for you to follow my finger with your eyes. Your eyes only, do not move your head. Okay? All right. No, just with your eyes. Again, I am going to move my finger in your peripheral vision. Tell me when you see it in your peripheral vision. I want you to stare straight, pick a point on the back wall, and just focus on that point. Okay, tell me when. Good. Excellent. Now what we're going to do, I want you to stare at that same spot right on the back wall. I'm just going to look at your pupils. We're looking at pupil dilation. This, it shouldn't hurt. Good, just keep staring straight ahead. Straight ahead. when was your last, I failed to ask, when was your last vision exam? Just a few months ago. Okay. Well, this should not, if your kind of eyeglasses are up to date, this should not be a difficult one. I'm going to hand you this card, and I simply just want you to read the smallest line that you're able to. I'll give that card to you. You can hold it. All right, well done. Well done. Put that there. So now what we're going to do is to assess any olfaction changes. Yep, I'm going to take, it's just a scented water, and I want you to tell me what scent you smell, if any. Okay, I'm just going to spray it right off there, and I want you to tell me what you smell. Okay, if anything, of course. Okay, excellent. Now what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to raise your eyebrows. Good. And smile. Now frown. Okay. Can you show me your top teeth? No, don't touch your lip. And then move your lips so I can see your bottom. Good. Can you put air in your cheeks? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a series of numbers to you. And at first I want you to just listen. And then I want you to repeat after me what I say. Okay? 7, 5, 2, 4. Now you. Very good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just touch your face. I want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to touch various parts of your face, and I want you to tell me when you feel a light touch. Nope, I'd like for you to keep your eyes closed. Close them now. Good. All right. Tell me when you feel a slight touch on your face. Good. Good. Now, to assess hearing, I'm going to make a noise to the right and left ear. You tell me when you hear a noise. Excellent. That concludes the cranial nerve exam portion. Right. So what I'd like to do next is, before you leave, I'd like for you to schedule a head MRI appointment. I think that would be really beneficial in helping with further diagnosis. You can just, on your way out, touch base with the secretary and she will schedule that for you. The other thing is I'm going to write a script for a medication that will help with your migraines. Listen, if you're not comfortable taking the medication, that's perfectly acceptable. It's just an option, especially before we get the MRI results back. And then we'll be scheduling another appointment for you to come, and we'll talk about the results and how to move forward. Yeah, everything will be great. Everything will be okay. We'll take good care of you. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in and have a wonderful